Ever wondered if Atlantis, the lost city submerged in the depths of the sea, is a mere myth or a reality hidden from the world? An enigma shrouded in mystery, the story of Atlantis has intrigued scholars, historians, and dreamers alike for centuries. Let's delve into the origins of this captivating tale. Our journey begins with the ancient city of Athens, where the philosopher Plato lived and taught around 2,400 years ago. Renowned as one of the founding figures of Western philosophy, Plato's teachings continue to influence thought and discourse even today. Among his many philosophical dialogues, two stand out for our discussion: Timaeus and Critias. These dialogues, penned around 360 BC, introduce us to the mysterious city of Atlantis. According to Plato, Atlantis was a powerful and advanced kingdom that existed 9,000 years before his own time. Plato describes Atlantis as an island located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we now know as the Strait of Gibraltar. This island was said to be larger than Asia and Libya combined. The Atlanteans were a prosperous and technologically advanced civilization, their city a marvel of architecture and engineering. But as the story goes, the Atlanteans grew arrogant and greedy. They sought to conquer the entire world, bringing them into conflict with the ancient Athenians. After a great war, the Athenians emerged victorious, and in a single day and night of catastrophic earthquakes and floods, Atlantis sank into the sea, never to be seen again. Plato's tale is the earliest known reference to Atlantis, and it's from his accounts that all subsequent speculations, theories, and investigations stem. But was Atlantis real, or was it merely a metaphor, a cautionary tale crafted by Plato to illustrate his philosophical ideas? This is the Enigma of Atlantis, a riddle that has endured for over 2 millennia, a lost city, a vanished civilization, a legend that continues to inspire and perplex us. Thus, our journey to demystify Atlantis begins with Plato, the ancient philosopher. The tale of Atlantis, whether fact or fiction, is a fascinating testament to the enduring power of storytelling and the human imagination. So, what did Plato share about Atlantis that has kept us intrigued for centuries? Well, sit tight as we delve into the ancient philosopher's captivating account of a civilization lost in time. Plato, in his dialogues Timaeus and Critias, recounts the tale of Atlantis, a story passed down to him by his ancestor Solon, who learned it from Egyptian priests. The story goes that Atlantis was an island nation located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we know today as the Strait of Gibraltar. Atlantis, according to Plato, was a realm of unparalleled prosperity and advanced civilization. It was a utopian society where wisdom ruled over ignorance, and peace reigned supreme. The island was divided into 10 regions, each ruled by a king. These kings were the sons of Poseidon, the sea god, and a mortal woman, Plato. The Atlanteans were a blend of godly and human characteristics, exhibiting extraordinary powers, wisdom, and moral values. The city's layout was a marvel of architectural brilliance and ingenuity. It was a series of concentric rings of water and land, with a magnificent palace at the center. The rings were connected by tunnels large enough for a ship to pass. Atlantis was rich in natural resources, and its citizens led a life of comfort and luxury. The Atlanteans held sway over parts of Europe and Africa, their military might unmatched and their naval fleet formidable. This was a civilization that flourished 9,000 years before Plato's time, a timeline that places it in a period far older than any known advanced civilization. But as the story goes, the Atlanteans, despite their divine lineage, eventually succumbed to their human frailties. They became greedy, corrupt, and power-hungry. Angered by their moral decay, the gods decided to punish them. In a single day and night, cataclysmic earthquakes and floods sank Atlantis and it disappeared beneath the sea, never to be seen again. A tale so fascinating it's hard to dismiss as mere fiction. This is the story of Atlantis as told by Plato, a tale of a glorious civilization that lost its way and paid the ultimate price. The allure of Atlantis continues to captivate us, a testament to the power of Plato's storytelling. The question remains, was Atlantis a figment of Plato's imagination, or did it really exist? Let's delve into the myriad theories that have surfaced over the centuries. Some contend that Atlantis was an allegorical tale crafted by Plato, a metaphorical utopia used to illustrate his philosophical ideals. This theory, while devoid of archaeological evidence, is supported by the fact that Atlantis first appeared in Plato's dialogues, and nowhere else in ancient texts. On the other hand, there are those who steadfastly believe in the literal existence of Atlantis. These proponents argue that Plato's detailed descriptions of the island's topography, culture, and governance are far too intricate to be mere figments of imagination. They assert that Atlantis was a real place, lost to time and sea. Yet historians and archaeologists approach the subject with a healthy dose of skepticism. For them, the absence of concrete evidence is telling. Despite countless explorations and excavations, no ruins or artifacts specifically linked to Atlantis have been unearthed. The lack of mention of Atlantis in any other ancient texts besides Plato's dialogues also raises eyebrows among the skeptics. There are also those who propose that Atlantis was inspired by ancient civilizations that met catastrophic ends. Perhaps they suggest Atlantis is a memory of a once thriving society, distorted and romanticized over generations. Then, there's the theory that Atlantis was not on Earth at all, but rather a representation of an extraterrestrial civilization. This idea, while exciting, is considered fringe and lacks scientific support. Each theory, as divergent as they are, reflects our collective fascination with the unknown, the lost, and the mysterious. They echo our desire to unravel the threads of our past, to discover lost civilizations, and to understand our place in the vast tapestry of human history. The Enigma of Atlantis, whether it was a real place or not, continues to captivate our imagination. And so, we keep searching, keep questioning, keep theorizing, because at the end of the day, whether fact or fiction, Atlantis holds a mirror to our own society, our aspirations, and our flaws. The Enigma of Atlantis continues to puzzle us. Despite the skeptics, the quest to find Atlantis has never ceased. As we delve deeper into the mystery, it's fascinating to explore the numerous attempts made to pinpoint the location of this elusive city. Throughout history, explorers, historians, and even dreamers have embarked on quests, fueled by the tantalizing allure of Atlantis. One popular theory places Atlantis in the Mediterranean, specifically in the vicinity of the Greek islands. This theory is bolstered by Plato's descriptions, which resonate with the geography of the region. The Mediterranean, with its rich history and profound cultural significance, serves as a compelling backdrop for the legendary city. Yet some explorers have ventured further afield. The Caribbean, with its azure waters and lush islands, has also been suggested as a potential location for Atlantis. This theory gained traction due to the region's proximity to the Bermuda Triangle, an area notorious for its inexplicable disappearances and strange phenomena. Could the lost city of Atlantis lie hidden beneath these treacherous waters? Even more audacious is the theory that Atlantis could be located in the frigid, remote regions of Antarctica. This theory, while seeming far-fetched, is supported by some who point to ancient maps and geological evidence. They suggest that a shift in the Earth's crust could have sent Atlantis spiraling into the icy depths of the South Pole. These theories and many more pepper the landscape of Atlantean research. Each one, in its own way, encapsulates the human fascination with the unknown, the allure of a mystery that refuses to be solved. Yet despite the myriad of theories and the relentless pursuit of truth, Atlantis remains elusive, its location a tantalizing enigma. As we continue this journey, it's important to remember that the search for Atlantis is not merely about locating a lost city. It's an exploration of human curiosity, a testament to our unyielding desire to uncover the mysteries of our past. It's a quest that transcends geography, a journey that delves into the essence of our collective imagination. The pursuit of Atlantis, it seems, is far from over. While historians and archaeologists continue their search, Atlantis has found a place in our books, movies, and imaginations. The allure of the lost city of Atlantis has woven its way into the fabric of popular culture, captivating and inspiring artists, authors, and filmmakers alike. This enigmatic city, shrouded in mystery, has come to symbolize an advanced, utopian society, often depicted as being technologically superior, yet tragically doomed. In literature, Atlantis has been a recurring theme. From Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, where Captain Nemo claims Atlantis as his home, to Marion Zimmer Bradley's The Mists of Avalon, where the city is represented as a mystical land of wisdom and magic, the interpretations are as varied as they are imaginative. On the silver screen, Atlantis has been the setting for countless films. From the silent era's Atlantis in 1914 to Disney's animated feature Atlantis: The Lost Empire at the turn of the millennium, and even in the superhero universe with Aquaman's Underwater Kingdom, filmmakers have used Atlantis as a backdrop to explore themes of discovery, ambition, and hubris. The influence of Atlantis extends beyond books and films into the realm of video games. Games like Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis allow players to explore the sunken city, immersing themselves in the mythos and lore of this legendary civilization. Even in music, Atlantis has found a voice. From Donovan's 60s hit Atlantis to the more recent Atlantis by Seafret, musicians have used the story of the lost city as a metaphor for love, loss, and longing. The enduring appeal of Atlantis lies in its mystery, its grandeur, and the cautionary tale it presents. It's a reminder of the hubris of man and the consequences of unchecked ambition. As long as these themes resonate, Atlantis will continue to inspire, captivate, and hold a mirror to our own society. Atlantis may be lost, but its story certainly isn't. But what if Atlantis is more than a lost civilization? What if it's a warning from the past? What if the legend of Atlantis is not just a tale of an advanced society that vanished beneath the waves, but a cautionary parable meant to teach us about the dangers of hubris and the abuse of power? According to Plato's account, Atlantis was a utopia, a marvel of human achievement, a place where people lived in harmony with nature and each other. But as the Atlanteans grew in power and wealth, they began to lose sight of their virtues. They became arrogant, believing themselves to be invincible. They abused their power, imposing their will upon others, and in doing so, they lost their way. This narrative is one that has repeated itself throughout human history. Civilizations rise, they reach their zenith, they grow complacent, and then they fall. The Roman Empire, the Mayan civilization, the Khmer Empire, all these once great societies followed a similar trajectory. They rose, they flourished, they decayed, and then they fell. So, could it be that Atlantis serves as an allegory, a story meant to warn us about the perils of pride and power? Perhaps the tale of Atlantis is a reminder that no matter how advanced or powerful we become, we are still susceptible to the same flaws and follies that have undone civilizations in the past. It's a timeless lesson, one that speaks to the human condition. We are capable of great things, but we are also capable of great destruction. We can build utopias, but we can also tear them down. The story of Atlantis serves as a mirror, reflecting our own potential for both greatness and ruin. So while we may never find the lost city of Atlantis, its lesson remains relevant. It's a cautionary tale about the dangers of hubris, the abuse of power, and the consequences of forgetting our humanity. Perhaps Atlantis serves as a timeless reminder of the consequences of human folly. Regardless of its existence, the story of Atlantis continues to captivate us. There's an irresistible allure to the idea of a lost civilization, a mystery that has yet to be fully unraveled. This allure, this fascination, is not just about Atlantis. It's about us, about our human nature. We are by nature explorers. We gaze at the stars, we dive deep into the oceans, and we dig into the earth, all in the pursuit of knowledge, of discovery. The story of Atlantis appeals to this innate curiosity. It whispers of a world yet to be discovered, a chapter of our history that remains unread. But there's more to it than just the thrill of discovery. There's the allure of the unknown. As much as we crave knowledge, we're equally drawn to what we don't understand, to what remains just out of our reach. The tale of Atlantis is shrouded in uncertainty, in the unknown, and the more we try to pierce that veil, the more it intrigues us. Then there's the allure of lost civilizations. The idea that an entire culture, an entire way of life could simply vanish is both terrifying and fascinating. It makes us question our own existence, our own permanence. It reminds us of the transience of our own civilizations, our own cultures. Atlantis, in its own unique way, serves as a mirror reflecting our own mortality. Lastly, there's the allure of the story itself. The story of Atlantis is a captivating tale, filled with larger-than-life characters, epic battles, and a tragic end. It's a story that has been told and retold for centuries, each time adding another layer to its rich tapestry. Whether real or imagined, Atlantis remains one of the greatest mysteries of our world. It's a mystery that continues to beckon us, to challenge us, and as long as there are mysteries to be solved, as long as there are stories to be told, the legend of Atlantis will continue to endure. So what do you think? Is Atlantis a myth, a historical reality, or a cautionary tale? We've journeyed through Plato's tale of the mighty island nation, a story that has captivated audiences for over 2 millennia. We've probed the ongoing debate about Atlantis' existence, with some asserting it as a historical reality, while others deeming it a product of pure imagination. We have embarked on an adventurous exploration for Atlantis, a quest that continues to fuel the human thirst for discovery. We've also delved into Atlantis' profound influence on popular culture, its resonance echoing through books, movies, and even video games. And lastly, we've considered the possibility of Atlantis as a cautionary tale, a warning against the perils of hubris and uncontrolled ambition. Despite the myriad interpretations and countless searches, the truth about Atlantis remains shrouded in mystery. One thing is certain: the legend of Atlantis will continue to intrigue and inspire us for generations to come.